Yes, let me tell you a story, man. So I was training, minding my own business. And then a guy came up to me. Pretty jacked guy, much bigger than me, but he was also old. He then said like, "Oh, when I was your age, I could do so much more." And I was like, "Okay, good for you, man. Have a nice workout." Looked at me weird, looked at me and just kind of like gave me, weird and just mean faces for the rest of the workout. I finished, and he finished about the same time as me. And then I went to the car, I drive, yeah, that was not close. I went to the car, and then I hear someone laughing in the background. I turn around, it was the same guy, and he was, I don't know, about 40 years old or something. And he just continues to laugh, and then he looks at me while he's laughing. And then I said, "What's going on?" And then he said, "Look at the car you drive." And he just laughed. And then I was like, okay. And then he also said, "I have a better car than you, and I have a better body than you." I mean, he had. But I don't know, bro. He's got 20 years more than me. So he, for no reason, I don't know if he was jealous of something, these crazy gains, but he just, I don't know, had some sort of agenda, ruining people's days and saying he had a good car. I think it was a BMW or an Audi. Very nice, like sports car type. And then he was just like, "I have a better car than you. I have a better body than you." I couldn't give a fuck, really, because if you listen to all of the videos, that really doesn't. I really don't care about those stuff. So I just wanted to share that experience because it was weird. And imagine, that's a thing I wish to not be, is being a person who have reached a certain amount of, a goal, or is a bit higher than other people in that sort of thing, and starts talking down and laughing at other people that's, I wouldn't say below them, but I don't have a better car than him, and I don't have a better body than him, but I won't be the person to laugh and talk shit about that. So I was happy. I was a bit confused, and I was a bit like, it was funny because he was such an adult, and it's just sad that there's a lot of people that are that old that choose to become those persons, and yeah, it's just weird, really. So yeah, it's, as I said before, it's not that deep. Be kind, guys. Be kind. My reaction from that, I was just, okay. I laughed, and he was like, I just laughed, and then I went in the car. And then he people like that, they expect some kind of reaction, or they seek some sort of you know, enjoyment or whatever, and when you don't give it to them, they become more self-aware of what they've done, maybe. But I mean, he just really embarrassed himself, to be honest with you. And I hope he can learn and remember that, because what the fuck just happened? Like, that was one of the weirdest interactions I've ever had. And I've seen him before at the gym, so it's gonna be jolly good to meet him again. People also need to realize that you should have some sort of self-respect, but to what degree, you know? Because, you know, you should have a good amount of, you should have self-respect, but the thing is, if I would have thought a bit different, thinking, oh, I should say a bit of comebacks, you know, diss him back or something, maybe even like argue, which will eventually, you know, turn into a fight. But if you just deep it a bit before you make that decision, like, do any people care? Like, do any people care about those things? No. Will the decision will that come up on the news? Elias chooses to fight back, chooses to argue back to a guy who has low self-esteem or whatever, and chooses to bully a guy who's 20 years younger than him. No, it won't be on the news. So that's not even the point I'm trying to make. It's that nobody gives a fuck. Nobody cares, bro. So, and it goes the same way about doing good things. Do a good thing without expecting something back. Don't expect that there's a secret audience waiting for you to clap when you do a good deed. It's not supposed to be like that. It's just, life's weird, man. Jesus, life sure is weird. Yeah, that was a good talk, I guess. It's just weird. I don't know. I can now. I think there's a lot of few, except if you're a psychopath, there's a lot of people that don't want to be mean or bad, but they can't help themselves, so they regret it after they've done the thing. So I probably think that he will regret that decision or whatever that he did, and I will have my head up high now and believe and think that I did the right thing, and I did, you know, I'm a better person in that context of what he just did. So I don't say I'm a better person in general because I don't know the guy. Maybe he's donated $1 million to charity or something. I don't know. Hey, I don't know. When you're, and I also like want to, when I am in the gym, I'm not perfect, you know. So I think a lot of people can relate to this, that when you're like going like so hard and your testosterone is at a max level, or you're just very gassed and you're like so, and then, you know, you almost become enemies. Oh, shit. You almost become enemies with the people at the gym. You're like, did he just look at me wrong or something? And you become a bit paranoid. That's the thing. That's paranoid. That's the one. But is that, I don't know why, But a good reminder that you're not the king of the gym is like you look around and you see a lot of new beginners trying to just train. And like old people, for example, they just want to be healthy, just want to train. They don't want anything else. They just want to, I don't know, be the best versions of themselves. And here you are trying to think that you're the king of the gym when everybody can go at the gym. Everybody can go at the gym. You're not like the special or the king or whatever. You're just a guy. You're just a normal guy training to be stronger, just like every other being in that gym, including the old people, the very skinny guy who is looking up to you or is a bit scared, and you know, I think we've all been there, you know. So it's yeah, man. It's important to be humble, you know. It's important to be humble, but also have some sort of self-respect, you know. You shouldn't always, you know, let people mock you down and everything. But you know, it's kind of difficult. There's a lot of different scenarios you can take, and they all have like a different ending and opinion. Jeez, man. I'm gonna have. I fried the polar bread. Gonna have 2 avocados with the 6 eggs as well. So that's a good one. But yeah, man, being humble, being at peace, they go like hand to hand, man. And being a good person, it's so much easier to like be a good person if you're at peace or something. Just strive to become a better person, man. We're not perfect you're not gonna be perfect and do the perfect thing every time. That's not gonna happen. Because there's different emotions, different scenarios that may make you react in a different way. But yeah, man, just the world would be a so much better place if everybody was kind, man. But you know, the world isn't, you know, unicorns and whatever. There is like a certain time where you have to be somewhat, I don't know, not mean. That's the thing though. Being mean, I think, involves being not nice to people that haven't done anything to you. That's what I mean, you know. And if there are persons who have a bad day and do a mean thing, okay, just relax, be a bit curious, you know. Maybe that person has a bad day, blah 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 blah. Or, but if there are persons who are continually bad people, that's a different scenario, you know. So, and they don't want to change. That's also a thing. You know, that superhero thing. Everybody deserves some sort of redemption or whatever, or a quick turnaround. I don't know, dude. But yeah, gonna try to do some different things today. Gonna plan some things. I really want to plan out how my summer is going to go, because I really don't want to miss out on even like 1 hour of the summer. So yeah, I'm gonna see if I'm gonna go paddling tonight with my friends, or doing nothing. And maybe, I don't think I will be able to do the hike tomorrow, just because I don't have a car. I said this yesterday. If I don't have a car, it's game over, and I don't. So yeah, I'll have to wait and see, I guess. I really want to have like a vlog where I do that hike and see the sunset, and I can film it and you guys can watch. So I'll have to wait and see, you know. When you know, it's, you know. yeah, I really don't want to make this too long. You know, I say too much, man. You know. So yeah, don't want to make this too long. There's a lot of gigabytes and stuff that are coming into the mix, and I don't have the best of space. Fucking. So yeah, these are 6 eggs. Gonna eat this. Gonna have some fish things, and I am going to make a pasta carbonara, some sort of thing, tonight. That's gonna be my sort of Saturday snack. I don't eat any candy. Other than that, be a nice guy. And I will see you tomorrow. Hope you had or will have a good day. Strive to be a better person. We are not perfect, so don't beat yourself up every day. Goodbye.